Hi, welcome to Dheeraj Mahajan channel. I am GCP 10x certified and also Terraform certified. CK and CKS certified also. In today's lecture, I will let you know how to create a VPC for GK cluster. In previous lecture, many of my viewers commented that we would like to know that how to create a VPC for the GK cluster, and most important, how to create a GK VPC using the Terraform. For VPC, when we ask for the VPC for the GK cluster, that comes under VPC native concept. So when we say the VPC native means we have alias ranges will be used for the secondary ranges as a ranges for the pod and service. So services and pod ranges to be created as secondary subnets, and we will use the primary subnet as our ranges for the node. So this is my VS Code. Here I have already written some Terraform script. I will let you know. We have a modules here, right? In module we have a main.tf where specifically I am calling about the particular name, project ID and org ID, right? Apart from this, I have this one in the network. I have my main.tf there, right? In this main.tf, right, I have a written specifically about the what VPC we are creating, right? Name of the VPC. One name of the VPC is our test network which we are creating, and subnets we are creating with respect to the VPC. These subnets are primary and secondary. Primary subnet is specifically used for the nodes, and this secondary subnet is specifically used for my services, and this secondary subnet is specifically used for my pods. So this is my main.tf, that is part of my network folder, right? So I have a resource.tf where I am calling this. I have module in the resource.tf where I am calling this resource, right? I have taken source as my network. Network is my location. You can see this is a main.tf. So in this video, I will let you know this is my module ready. This is my module ready where I have taken the module network and source as my /network. That means it is calling that particular network where my main.tf is placed for creating the subnets. So we have this main.tf ready with my VPC name. This is a global. I am keeping the auto create subnet equal to false. That means whenever it will create a subnetwork, it will create a subnets. It will be using this as a subnet, as a primary subnet and secondary subnet. So let us take a case how we can. I am clearing this. Sorry, so it's just clear. It's my bad. I am clearing this. I am using the Terraform in it. It will initialize the backend. Modules are initialized. I will go for that. Terraform plan. It is asking me, see, it is asking me to add, right? That means it will give me the clear details. It will create a subnetwork, right? And it will create the with name this subnetwork, and it will be in this project it is creating, in this region it is creating, right? Name, everything I am getting in my Terraform plan. For my, I am creating the network name, that VPC is custom test, right? This custom test having this specifically in this project. This is the project ID where it is creating, right? So I will also show my that provider.tf where I have all written this. This is my project. I have used credentials as my JSON key, right? I have region as a US enter 1, right? So Terraform plan is clearly saying we are creating one VPC. Under the VPC we are creating the two subnets, right? One for three subnets, right? One for primary subnet, two subnet has a secondary, right? And these specific subnets is primarily specifically used for my node, and secondary subnets I am specifically used for my pods and the services. So before applying, I would like to know that this is very important to understand. So these type of BPC specifically used when we are planning to create a GK cluster. My next video I will also let you know how to create a GK cluster using Terraform and how to use same network, how to use Vpcnative in that GK cluster also. So in this video I will let you know how to create a VPC cluster using Terraform, that is Vpcnative concept. I will go Terraform, apply. You can see here it is asking enter the value, just putting yes. In the backend you can see, in the backend it is creating the, it is calling, module is calling the sources and sources are creating in the backend. You can see it is creating the IP ranges, right? Subnet network with this, so you can see it is created, right? So let me check this on my VPC window. One second. Let me check this on my. One second. Okay. Let me check here. Let me refresh it. Reload. You can see we have VPC. One second. You can see we have a VPC name with test network, it's created, right? We have a subnets in that, we have these subnets with the test in the test network VPC, primary and secondary. So this primary is used for my node, and this secondary subnets specifically I will use for my. So if I click on there, you can see that we have a separate range for the pods, we have a separate range for the services, we have a separate range for the nodes. So in this way we can create the Vpcnative in GCP, Vpcnative VPC for GK cluster. So we will use this VPC in our next video for our GK cluster. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot. Thank you.